I'm Will Hunter, and you're watching Fake Leaf coverage on the Fake Sports Network. Welcome back, Fake Sports fans. And if you're new to the channel, I'm Will Hunter. This is my custom league. It's not the regular NHL. You can check out my custom league rules in the description for context. And with that said, after a Game 2 win, our Leafs now have a 2-0 series lead over the Nashville Predators. And now the series heads to Nashville for Game 3. So let's have a look at the lineups and get into the game. First, some bad news for Nashville, as Nick Leddy was injured last game, is unplayable for this game, still pending evaluation. So playing for Nashville on the first line is Kirill Kaprizov, Tage Thompson, and Troy Terry. On the second line is Ted Lindsay, Dylan Strome, and Evgeny Malkin. On the third line is Jordan Staal, Braden Shen, and Scott Gomez. And on the fourth line is Teddy Bluger, Cody Glass, and Justin Brezzo. On defense, on the first pair is Adam Pellet with Erik Karlsson. On the second pair is Robin Regeer with Rob Ramage. And on the third pair is Michael Del Zotto with Shel Samuelsson. Starting in net is Mackenzie Blackwood with Olaf Kolzig backing up. And their scratch players tonight, Radek Faksa, Nick Leddy, and Scott Perunovich. Playing for the Leafs on the first line is Marcus Naslund, Eric Lindros, and Mark Parrish. On the second line, Alexander Burrows, Bobby Clark, and Peter Bondra. On the third line, Zach Hyman, Vincent Danfus, and Glenn Murray. And on the fourth line, Scott Botton, Jonathan Taves, and Marcus Johansson. On defense, on the first pair, Josh Morrissey with Adam Foote. On the second pair, Ivan Provorov with Eric Cernak. And on the third pair is Yusuf Valimaki with Tyler Myers. Starting in net is Dominic Hasek with Artur Sheila backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Lanny McDonald, Damon Hunt, and Nikita Grabenkin.
Lot of bounce on both blue lines here, and we are about set to drop the puck here at center. This is what you play for. Moments like this, you can feel the energy in this building, and we are underway. And it banks off a stick in traffic. The Predators take it along the wall. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off.
Pelech's been lagging in terms of his offensive production. He's on a pointless streak right now. You can certainly sense the frustration in his game. Even his body language is just a little bit off. He certainly needs to get one just to get his game back.
And a strong defensive effort to get in front of that. And now it's to Foote. The Leafs are in transition. And that's intercepted by Thompson. The Leafs get a hold of the puck in the open ice. On the attack along the boards. Nashville's got a hold of it along the wall. Quick pass across to Karlsson. Good read with the stick to break that up. Toronto's got the puck against the boards. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Morrissey's crossed the line and gained the zone. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
Morrissey's close to finding a hole there and does an extra move. Thought he had a little more time and space than he actually had in the play dies.
Nashville's got it in their own zone. Works it across to Kaprizov. Takes the feed. Toronto's got the puck along the boards. Quick pass to Samuelsson. Cuts to the paint. And he gets in front of that. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Still plenty of time left in this frame. We're still scoreless. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Grabs it in his own end. And now he tries to get it across to Burrows. Stopped by the goaltender.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Here's a shot.
There we go, Bobby Clark.
Well, the goalie's dropping to the butterfly because he can't see the puck. I mean, they work on tracking exercises all the time, but you can't see it when you got bodies in front of you. So this is a smart shot that makes its way to the back of the net.
Toronto's efforts pay off as they get the game's first goals. We inch closer to the midway mark of the first.
Yeah, and they're inching closer and closer to more goals here as they get the first one of the game. And sometimes scoring is a struggle, James, but when you put one by the tender, often it comes in bunches.
And he comes up with a stop there. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Toronto's up 1-0. Shen's won the draw, and they'll look to set up. Intercepted the pass. The Leafs looking against the half wall. And that goes off a stick somewhere in traffic. Slides into Shen. Takes the feed at the point. Comes up with a monster save in front.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving, a reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
The Predators gain possession along the wall. Here's a short pass to Shen. Myers carries the puck in his own zone. Great stick work with the steal. Dished on over to Gomez. Stopped with ease.
Hashek's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Here they come through center and into the offensive end. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Rocks him. The Leafs have it against the wall. Toronto's through center and now in the offensive end. Slides it diagonally to Glass. And he takes the feed. Quick feed to Valimaki. Oh, what a save in front.
He's going to win the foot race to the net here, but he's got to have the courage to do it as well. He fights for the space to get the shot off. That's a high-danger scoring chance, just doesn't connect.
And he comes up big again. Scores!
Oh, Bondra eventually pokes it in.
And I think he knocked it in there, Cheryl.
Oh, that is such a deflating goal and a real tough one for him to take. I think he lost sight of it, didn't know where it was, and as he turned around, he knocked it himself. Oh, that's a tough one to take.
Oh, the defenseman knocked it in.
The position is tough enough, and then you have these goals that wind up in the back of the net. He deposited it himself, and that's a real tough one to handle. This next shift, this next save, it's huge.
Toronto's in control of this one so far, Cheryl, wouldn't you say, with a 2-goal lead?
Absolutely, James, and often you don't see this urgency until the end of the game, but they started with it, and as a result, they've got a 2-goal lead.
Nashville's won it. Scooped up along the wall by Carlson. Muffs the shot attempt. Quick shot! And he turned that one aside.
I would have lost the puck 3 times by the time that I'd been handled like that by the coverage. I mean, but he doesn't. He just knows how to move and maneuver his body around the puck. He can shield it, and he maintains possession for a great shot on net.
The Leafs win the draw. Nashville's got a hold of the puck now. Picked up along the wall by Kaprizov. Morrissey's taken the puck now here inside his own territory. Nashville's looking to break out of their own end. The Leafs pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Shot! Long jam in front, that's broken up. Handles the pass at center. Strong use of the body. Directs it on over to Foot. Oh, he hit him and got all of it.
Oh, that's a tough one, James. You're along the boards. They don't have a lot of give. What that means, you're feeling it all.
Nashville's got a hold of it against the wall. Great reach by Taves.
Well, this is just a great active stick, and the key to this is your timing. You want to make sure that you know exactly where that puck is and that you can get it in time. Well, you can't do that, or you're going to find your way marching over to the box.
Play blown dead. Let's get the call. for cross-checking.
Well, cross-checking is the call here, and that's going to be the pounder special. Anytime you move your hands away from your body and you get your opponent, you know it's going to be called every single time.
Man advantage takes to the ice. It's our first opportunity to get a glance at the special teams unit.
Power plays, more time on the ice, the ability to get that puck moving. These players know exactly what they're doing. They work on it in practice. Spoke to some of them earlier today at the pregame, and they talked about the execution and the precision in particular with their puck movement.
Here's an opportunity in front of the net. Big time stop there. And he fights off another save.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
Angles it over to Lindsay. From the neutral zone, moving forward here along the boards. Denies him, he got all of it. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Strome's ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. Toronto's won the draw. Trying to clear the puck from his own end. And that's one way to help kill off this penalty as they get the puck out, Cheryl.
Well, when you're on the PK unit, you have to be able to anticipate. They do just that. They're able to retrieve the puck and fire it down the ice. Makes no mistake on the clear, James. Hard and heavy on the stick.
Blackwood's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. Taves hoping for some puck luck here on this faceoff as they continue to play shorthanded.
Chernak's almost out of the box.
And that's blocked. Moves it quickly over to Kaprizov. Both sides are evened up as the power play has expired.
You get the nod to go out there on the power play and make a difference, and you don't. It's frustrating, and it's a real momentum killer.
The Predators have had more shots and more scoring chances here in the first, and yet they still find themselves trailing late in the opening frame. Fantastic save!
Hasek's movements are outstanding. I mean, he gets to position so quick. He's athletic, and he makes a huge save from the slot.
Official blows the play dead as the puck goes out of bounds. Just here in the late stages of this frame, the Leafs are currently sitting in the driver's seat, leading 2-0. And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. Can't hang on after that hit. Moves it to Bluger. And they'll dump it in. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. Puck clears the zone. Here's a chance in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. And now it's over to Bluger. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. Sends the pass over. Quick pass to Brazeau. Close save. Puck scooped up by Lindros. The Leafs cross the line and gain the zone. Toronto's going to play it from the corner. Grabbed along the boards by Stahl. Tries to feed it over to Lindsay. Toronto's got the puck in the defensive end. Quick pass across to Chernak. Slides the puck to Taves. Takes the feed. Stones him in front. Takes the feed up ahead. And one last save. 20 minutes in the books. Let's grab a breather and we'll come back with period number 2 in moments.
Overall, good start for the Leafs. Got the 2-goal lead. Just need to get more shots on net still. But let's hope they can maintain the lead, maybe add to it.
Second period set to get underway. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
The Predators didn't see any success on their power play through the first period, a reason why they're trailing. You know that personnel could change. They're going to feel the pressure right now. The coach is looking down at them.
Lots of time left in this period. 2-0 is where we sit. Toronto's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Here's a short pass to Kaprizov. With possession along the wall. Denied by the goaltender. Hasek's going to slow it down here and hang on for the whistle.
Well, a good decision right there to dictate the tempo of the game, especially when he hasn't been busy. He's engaging right now.
Nashville's been impressive putting a lot of pucks on net, but they still trail here in the second. Slides the puck to Morrissey. Quick feed to Foot. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Stops him cold. Grabs the puck in the corner. Nashville's got possession of the puck. The Predators move the puck in the defensive zone. And that's picked off.
The Leafs have been picking off passes.
Huge save on the play! Oh my goodness, wow!
Absolutely incredible that he could extend himself like that, James, to be able to get onto that puck. Incredible save.
Tries to the crease. Gets in front of it.
What a timely save, James. I mean, if that doesn't ignite a fire to his entire team, I don't know what will. He's doing everything to keep his team in this.
And both centers glide into the dot as a face-off set to resume. Offense's own face-off, and he wins the draw. Fires it! Tosses it to Foot. Along the right wall and into the offensive end. And he gets in the lane to block that. Reads it perfectly in the defensive end. They've got numbers. Easily turned away with the glove. And that's deflected. Takes the pass. Tries to dangle and the puck skips away.
Morrissey's so difficult to stop in tight, and he's got magic hands, but unfortunately this time it doesn't go his way as he tries to get a little nifty. Sometimes simple is the best way to go.
The Predators have the puck now. Dishes it off. Gets a piece of it with the trapper. The Leafs have it from the corner. Lindros gets a hold of the puck. Oh, aggressive move as he pokes it away.
Flatwood's dialed in right now. Just have a look at that last save. I mean, he had to be moving extremely well in his crease to be able to get to position to make that save.
They got a face-off coming up here in the offensive end.
And the goaltender looks fatigued, James, so the best medicine right now for them is to find a way to put the puck to the net.
The Leafs take possession off the face-off. Stopped by the goaltender. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. And he makes the save there. Forces the turnover. Here's a chance behind the net. My word, they've really got them hemmed in here in their own zone. There's a hell of a play. Works it across to Provorov. Grabs the puck at center. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Nashville's got the puck in their own end. Stalls into the offensive zone now on the attack. Toronto's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Shot! Glove save made by Blackwood. Plenty of playing time left in this frame, and it's a 2-0 hockey game. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. Throws it in. Toronto's got the puck. Passes up ahead from the left wing. Here we go. Puck's in deep. Rakier's moving the puck through his own zone.
Oh, Zach Hyman.
And that's 3 unanswered goals. And as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas, and you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they have worn their opponent down. Now they got to keep the pedal to the metal.
The Leafs extend the lead to 3-0 here in the second.
There's a lot of game left to play here, and they open it wide up, James. 3-0, and there's a big difference when you have 2 or you have 3. Now you can take an exhale, breathe, and get going. This is going to be a tough one for their opponent. They're skiing downhill.
Toronto's looking to break out. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Myers is tripped up, and we've got a penalty coming up. Here comes the official's call. The Predators are getting 2 minutes for tripping.
I always hated to play in these games. You just came out flat, and nothing you did made it better. Now they got to kill off a penalty when they're getting blown out. Real tough game.
Toronto sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
Well, everyone's fresh as they come out for their first power play of the game. They're going to have to find a way to really manipulate the defenders, move that puck around, but it will all start with winning the opening faceoff.
Blackwood's going to hang on for a whistle. Just moments away from the resumption of this power play. They're ready to drop the puck here for this faceoff. Schen's quick stick off the draw wins possession. Sent into the offensive zone. The Leafs have it now. Toronto's got control of the puck. Gaining momentum along the wing. Nashville's penalty killers get a hold of it. Let's get the call. The Leafs will now be undermanned with a cross-checking penalty.
Well, when you cross-check, it is black and it is white. And I'm telling you right now, that is a call all day long. The official saw it. It is an undisciplined penalty.
Well, things should open up for both sides here with a little 4-on-4 action.
On a 4-on-4, you can expect all players on the ice when you're possessing the puck to activate. You have to be able to support the puck carrier, and if you're a defender, you know you're jumping into a lane going north.
And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on.
Kaprizov's the leader of this team, James. He knows exactly what to do. He has been in these situations before. He's got to put this team on his back with this offensive zone face-off and lead the charge.
Moves it quickly over to Lindros. Shot! Denies him on the slapper! Throws one up to Strome. And he takes the pass. Great poke check on the reach. It's an opportunity for the power play unit to go to work now as the penalty expires. Ramage has taken the puck behind his net. Slides it diagonally to Regier. Kaprizov's got the puck. Reads it perfectly and comes up with the takeaway. And a successful clearing attempt. Time to execute here on this power play. Oh, what a great stop as he got a piece of it with the glove. The Predators get nothing here on this power play. We're back to even strength.
Well, that power play really wasn't effective at all, James. The coach won't be happy. A lot of possession time, but it correlated to nothing. You have to create some motion and be quick to be able to open up seams and lanes to the net.
Battle along the wall. Moves it to Burrows. Sends it over to Johansson.
Toronto's had a fantastic night all the way around, and when you feel this way, you're confident, you're playing with puck possession, you're distributing it the way you want. All lines are contributing. This is a nice feel as they head to the intermission.
Quick pass to Thompson. Nice zone entry from the right side. The Leafs gain possession. Fires it on net. Oh, it comes up with nothing on the play.
That's a tough miscue on the shot there, James. Just trying to be a little too fine, but guess what? I mean, he's getting to those spots, and you know over time, if you're getting to the right spots at the right time, it's eventually going to land.
Shuts him down.
I absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's at a point-blank range, right in that low slot, and it's just taken away. Grand larceny.
Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. The Predators get a hold of the puck along the boards. Samuelson's got it now deep inside his own end. Inside the offensive end now down the left. And now he angles it across to Clark. To his teammate. Puts it on net. And he stands tall in goal. Glass takes it along the wing. Angles it over to Lindsay. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Unloads from the blue line. Can't get it to go. Moves the pass in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Intercepted in the offensive end by Malkin. Skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Here's a short pass to Clark. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And cut that one out of the net. Quick feed to Carlson. Now over to Malkin. Handles the puck. Moves it quickly over to Hyman. Poked away at center by Carlson. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. Well, there you go. We played 40 minutes. Final chance for the coaches to push their messages home, and we'll see the third period coming up in just a matter of moments.
Well, another good period for the Leafs. They got their shots on net. Good possession time. Let's hope they keep this up, take home this win.
Welcome back to EA Sports, your home for all things hockey. Sabalski, Pounder, and here comes the third. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
The Predators can't get frustrated by a hot goaltender, James. They've been all over the offensive zone. They've thrown a ton of pucks to net. I think they just got to get some net front presence here, some flash screens, try and take away the eyes of the goaltender and put one by.
Carlson's going off for cross-checking.
They've been back on their heels this entire game. Just look at the scoreboard, James. I'm sure the underlying metrics will meet the eye test as well. But that frustration is now translating in penalties. They got to find a way to figure this out.
Toronto's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
They haven't scored on their power play yet. They've earned this opportunity. They'll get another look at it, look for different adjustments to be made.
Moves the puck to Pellick. Nashville's got it along the wall. Sends it in deep. Toronto's got the puck along the boards. Moves it to Shen. The Leafs get a hold of the puck in their own end. Moves inside. Oh, he had a beat, but it goes off the inside post.
Toronto's been all over their opponent tonight. They've been dominating.
Let's go.
Oh, Ivan Provorov.
The man advantage, and they make it click.
They can't blame the goalie on this one who's tracking the puck, and then all of a sudden it changes direction because it deflects off of a defender in front. Real tough puck luck. Well, things have gone from bad to worse behind the bench right now, and you can see the complete frustration of the coach. Just looking down at his bench, really doesn't know who to put out there right now because no one's delivering, no one's putting forth an effort. It's extreme frustration behind the bench.
The Leafs probably don't want this game to end the way things have gone here, and I know we're in period number 3, but Cheryl, what a night.
Yeah, it's been terrific right from puck drop, and they've been consistent throughout the game, and consistency is always a word that coaches talk about. And if they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
And now he moves it to Kaprizov. Here's a chance. Denies him with the save. The Leafs will play it from the defensive zone. The Predators take possession here in the open ice. Slides the puck over. And loses possession after a solid hit. Tries to feed it over to Thompson. Here they come on the attack. Scrum along the wall. The Leafs gain control of the puck. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Lindros.
Toronto's finding a way to the right spots at the right time, and this is awareness, knowing exactly where you want to be and reading and anticipating the play perfectly. They've been dominating, shutting it down in the middle of the ice, and get going north.
The Predators gain possession along the wall. Nice bank pass off the boards. Puck grab by Kaprizov. The Leafs take possession in the defensive end. Here they come up along the wing. Fires it! Stoppage in play as the puck goes up and over. We'll get a face-off.
Hasek's been balanced and in great position throughout this entire game, James, and he's weathered the storm at different times within it. Multiple big saves, and the timeliness of them are huge. I mean, coming up with a big one at the right time really sets the temperature for your team.
Toronto's put in a total team effort here this evening, and they lead it comfortably in the third. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. And a good smack with the stick to get it down. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Brazeau. Oh, wow! Tremendous block on the play.
And the bench really erupts on that one, because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Gains the zone through the middle. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Rakir's taking it from his own end. Picked up along the boards by Brazeau. Puts it in deep. The Leafs gain control of the puck against the wall. Toronto's got it in their own zone. The Predators look to start the transition game. Dumps it into the O-zone. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Grabs it in his own end. Sends the cross-ice pass. The Leafs play it along the boards. And he gets just enough to keep it out. Sends it over to Bluger. Takes a shot. That's gloved by Hasek. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. The Leafs have been the aggressor offensively tonight as they continue to lead in the third. Shen's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Denies him with the save. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. Toronto's fans are loving every minute of this one as they lead 4-0. The Leafs start with the puck in their own end. Provorov's got the puck in his own zone. Into the attacking area from the left side. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Blackwood's got the puck and he's going to hang on. Toronto's laying a pounding on the opposition tonight, generating numerous scoring chances and converting on what feels like almost all of them. Quick pass to Stahl. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. And he totally whiffs on that one. Sends it in on the attack. The Leafs will play it against the boards. Pumped away by the goaltender. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The Leafs lead it 4-0. They have dominated. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And he gets in front of that rocket. And now he tries to get it across to Strome. Burrows explores his options in the corner. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Both teams gliding into position, and the official set to drop the puck. Clark's won the draw, and they're on the attack. There he is on the redirect. And a great save. The Predators have it against the wall. And that's a smart heads-up play by Kaprizov. Slips by the check. Shuts him down. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Toronto's motor has been non-stop tonight. Lots of shots on net, and they lead in the third. The Leafs win the defensive zone faceoff. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Steps into the offensive end. Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow! And that pass attempt is deflected. Palak stick handling in his own zone. Headman pass. Puck dumped in. Toronto's going to hold him against the wall. Here's a short pass to Myers.
The Leafs have played extremely well within their system tonight. They've been defensively structured and they've been layered in their own zone, and now they're protecting the shutout. You know that the Tenders made some saves. They've seen everything, but it's really great when you can get the big fat zero at the end of the game.
Nashville's got control of it now from their own end. Quick feed to Stahl. Sends it over to Shen. Receives the pass. Comes up with the stop. Toronto's got possession of the puck. Lindros has it in the defensive end. Toronto's on the attack. Here's a shot. Big save by the goaltender.
Listen, James, I think we got to count the number of hits tonight, and we'll be looking at that in the metrics because it is playoff time. It is time to shine, and you got to physically engage. That's right there is an example of it.
The Leafs are going to want to bring this big lead home late in the third. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. Delayed penalty looming, and he's knocked off the puck there. Goaltender's at the bench with the delayed penalty being called. They've got an extra attacker now on the ice. Lindros has been handed a pair for cross-checking.
Well, this is such an obvious call for the official, undisciplined. Once the arms extend, you're going to get the cross-checking call.
Another power play opportunity coming up here as they set up at the faceoff.
Well, as the power play unit steps out on the ice, they've got to reset mentally here, James, and just get rid of all the other opportunities that they've had and forget about them, because the time is the present right now, and they got to make good on this one.
Moves it quickly over to Terry. Dishes it to Kaprizov. Across the line, down the left wall. Toronto's got the puck. Here's a chance to clear the puck from his own end. Oh, great work getting the puck out of the zone.
James, when I played, this was my bread and butter. I never saw power play time, but I saw a ton of PK time, and you knew when that puck was on your stick, you had to clear it, not only to get fresh legs on the ice, but now you could contest the neutral zone and defend the blue line on entry. That is the critical piece to any PK unit.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. The Leafs gain possession of the defensive zone. And they get the puck out of the defensive end. Nashville's gained possession along the boards. Tries to get it over to Malkin. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. Presses it over. Oh, how about that for sacrifice?
Well, on a PK, you have to sacrifice, and I love the way that he gets out there aggressively and makes sure that that shot does not get to the net.
Taken along the wall by Lindsay. Solid effort by the penalty-killing unit as the power play comes up empty.
Well, being on a power play is a privilege, James. Trust me, I know I was never on it. When you get out there, you have to have some urgency and find a way to get it to the middle of the ice and get some opportunities on net. There was none of that.
Hyman's moving it ahead. Less than 60 seconds. What a shot, but it goes off the inside of the post.
Hyman's last chance is going to ring off the post here, James. He is frustrated, looking up at the stands, up at the sky right now. He can't believe he didn't put it in the net.
The Leafs wanted to focus on putting more pucks on net going into tonight's game. They have done just that and then some here in the third. Moves it to Regier. Moves the puck into the D zone. Heads to the back of the net. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Ramage. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Shot! Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Blackwood's been a game saver here tonight, James. I mean, his team certainly did not come to play. He's been consistent in the crease and given them an opportunity. But if they don't find a way to rally, man, this is going to be a blowout.
Quick pass to Morrissey. Stops the rocket of a shot.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Toronto's not far from the finish line here as they lead it late in this third. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Standing tall with the save. And we are all over with this one. You know, you can look at the stats and you can look at what the goaltender did tonight between the pipes, Cheryl, but this, to me, was a team effort.
Well, you can certainly see that they talked or discussed their structure in terms of how they were going to defend James, pushing everything, deflecting it to the perimeter, and allowing the goaltender to see the puck. I mean, how critical is that? Yes, some 10-bell saves were made, and some timely ones at that. Pitching a shutout isn't easy, but everyone on this group played well.
For Cheryl Pounder, I'm James Cebulski. The playoff action continues here next time, here on EA Sports.
Well, the Leafs dominated the game and the series as they outshoot Nashville 43-26. They hit them 39-34. Have more time to attack. Nashville has the better passing percentage. Toronto won the faceoffs 25-13. Toronto went 1 for 2 in the power play. Nashville went 0 for 3. For the box scores for Toronto, you had Clark and Provorov with a goal and assist each. Hyman with a goal. Burrows Parrish with assists. Bondra with a goal. And Hasek won a perfect 26 for 26. For Nashville, they had no scoring. And Blackwood made 39 saves on 43 shots. 4 goals allowed for a .907 save percentage. And your 3 stars of the night are Ivan Provorov, Bobby Clark, and Dominik Hasek. And with the win, the Leafs take a 3-0 series lead. So remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next game for Game 4 of this first round matchup between the Nashville Predators and the Toronto Maple Leafs.